Gospel according to John. Jesus said to the disciples, "Don't let your hearts be troubled. You have faith in God, have faith also in me. In my Father's house are many dwelling places. If there were not, would I have told you I would go and prepare a place for you? If I go and prepare a place for you, I'll come back again and take you to myself. So where I am, you also may be. Where I am going, you know the way." Thomas said to him, "Master, we're not going. How can we know the way?" Jesus said to him, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me." The Gospel of the Lord. We've heard the Gospel according to John, and this is not my vocation talk. You've heard from Father Michael, you've heard from Father Matt, Deacon Danny, and Rob and Sharon Dawstis. Now it's my turn. I come to you today, and you heard my story, my vocation story before at Mass. But I picked this reading today because it's "Don't let your hearts be troubled." I never thought I was going to be the priest in the family. My brother was always the one. And I was a little afraid until when the sisters in my 7th grade class, Sister Michael Joseph, said to me, "Think about being a priest." And she gave me a book of St. John Vianney. I was still afraid, but I had supported the people around me. And when the priest encouraged me to take the test for seminary, and always gave me, says, "Just say a prayer to the Blessed Mother." My mom always said to me, if you're afraid, say a Hail Mary. I was scared, say a Hail Mary. Well, the Blessed Mother's always been a sign to me. He said, and help me be not afraid. And so I took the chance and followed the Lord's call. Yes, there's always going to be scary times. Sometimes you're not sure what's going to happen. But throughout my years of ministry, the Lord's been there and called me to go forth. He says, "Do not be afraid. I am with you. I am with you. I am the way, the truth, and the life." And I follow that in my life, to follow Him with the Blessed Mother's help. And I encourage those who are looking for idea of following the Lord's call. You need to not be afraid, because you're not alone with this. The Lord will guide you whatever you're going through. Whatever life you go through, married life, priesthood, religious life, single life. But God will be with you. He says, "I am the way, the truth, and the life." And so that's why I come to you today. Do not be afraid. Yes, it's challenging. Sometimes you think, why would I send someone to be a priest? Well, I can tell you, close to 41 years now, it's been the happiest thing in my life. There's sometimes I'm afraid, but I know the Lord's with me. And I encourage you, yourself, your family, to talk about answering the Lord's call. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, because He's with us. And I encourage you to ask the Blessed Mother for help. If you're thinking about it, she will give you guidance also. So today, as I celebrate these years together, as your pastor, but also as a friend, don't be afraid to answer the Lord's call.